Alright guys, today we're here in Duet Night Abyss. I just want to talk about some things about the game. It's going to be basically a review, but there's going to be some tips here and there. So, let's begin. Alright, so the first thing I just want to go into real quick. I have almost 45 hours into the game, so I feel like my opinion on the game somewhat matters to an extent, but so far I've run into quite a bit of stuff and I just want to talk about it. You know, this is going to be a before you play Duet Night Abyss video, I think is what it's going to be. So to start off, if you're looking for a good co-op experience, I'm just going to be honest, this game does not have it. Last time I was in co-op, it is borderline unplayable. It lags horribly. I think they're fixing it. I mean, they're trying their best. They update literally every single, 5 minutes. They're overworking like crazy to get this game fixed. And it is very nice to see a studio putting this much love into a game. They're trying their hardest, and that's all that matters. Well, that's not all that matters, but they're trying their hardest. Also, not only that, but the only thing you can do co-op wise is commissions. Basically getting the characters, and how characters work in this game is, so we come over here to shop, and then we go over to covert commissions, and you can exchange 10 of these for one of these secret letters, and you want to try to get 30 of these thoughts. Now once you get 30 of these thoughts, you'll get the character. In my experience, it's around 25 to 27 on average, give or take. It's a pretty good system. I like it. It's pretty awesome. And but there are also some characters you can get from weekly bosses, such as this character, these two, which they give you her for free. This character, Hellfire, you can get her from the roguelike event, so there's really no point in doing this for her. I would understand getting him though. But yeah, and also you could also see that there's weapons in there too. There's quite a bit of weapons. But the only thing that you can do in this game, you can't even do bosses together. You can only do covert commissions and whatnot. There might be other things like farming mats, but you can't even farm demon wedges together, which is basically mods. I don't really see the point to that, but they might end up making it better in the future, who knows. But right now, as of this moment, as of today, as of this recording, it is the 6th of November. It's not really too good of a co-op experience. Unless you're farming covert commissions, which even then, again, it lags an insane amount. So, that's the thing too. Character design wise, I like the characters, they look cool. The one thing I don't really like about this game is, I'm just going to compare it to Warframe because that's the closest thing to Warframe. But in Warframe, you can customize the character colors as soon as you get the character. In this game you cannot, you have to get a skin. Which to a point I do see why they did that. They need money, but I don't know, I feel like that there was a better way of doing that. Hopefully they end up changing this in the future. I kind of feel like I should be able to at least customize the colors of my character. But other than that, they got all this. They got quite a bit of customization, trinkets and whatnot. And then the weapon, and the thing that I don't get is that you can do it on weapons as soon as you get the weapon. You don't even need a skin. There's my scythe. Here's my Hellfire sword. I don't even have a skin, as you can see. That's the skin. This isn't. So it's yeah, I don't really see what the point is whenever it comes to that. But anyways, I want to get into the pros of this game because it's actually a really good game. First pro is that it is insanely free to play. Insanely. You can get every character without spending a dime, which is amazing. The grind isn't too bad. I didn't really have too much a complaint. The only thing I hope that they do is that they end up putting like another 3 or 5 on this because I've had friends farm these and then not get the character and then they have to wait till next week. I got lucky on the other hand, so I'm chilling. But I have a few buddies of mine that has done all of their weekly attempts to get a character and then they didn't get the character, which is very unfortunate. But I feel like that they should at least increase this to like by 3 more or 5 more. And I mean, I haven't really had a too bad experience whenever it comes to these. I've heard, I don't really know if this is factual or not, but I've heard once you get to 15, that's the pity. So every single 15, you'll get 10 guaranteed. But I don't know if that's true. Do not quote me on that. I've heard it from other people, but I do not know myself. And then whenever it comes to characters, like the meta and all of that, I will have a link in the description to a tier list if you want to get into the game and just want to know what where your favorite character stands in the tier list. Also, as soon as you start, they give you a mega fuck ton of characters. So as soon as you start, you get her off rip and you get her off rip. They give you her and then the main character, obviously. And then later on in the story, they give you this guy and then her. Little tip, if you're going for Psyche, you want to build this character as soon as possible because you're pretty much going to need him to clear the end game. Now, I don't really know everything about the end game, but from what I've heard, this is how the system works. Now, I don't know if this is completely how it works or not, but it seems like that there's going to be a rotation on this, and then once this character leaves rotation, she'll get added to the Nocturnal Echoes, and she'll become one of the boss characters. So I'm guessing she'll be in here. So you got to fight her boss and then get her from here. As of the story, I've heard from a couple of my friends that have listened to it. It's pretty good and quite a good story, but I don't really listen to stories all that much unless I'm playing a specific story game. So I can't really quote on that or say anything about that, but I've heard it's really good for this game. Lastly, the last thing I want to talk about, it's another tip. I would end up getting Lynn as soon as possible as well. You get her from the shop, and then over here at Covert Commissions, you get her, or you can go down here and get Yell from the Nocturnal. You can get Yell and Oliver from the Nocturnal Echoes, and he's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good for the TOA, but anything else I've heard he's pretty dog shit in, and he's pretty low on the tier list that I am going to link in the description. This is also going to be the next character on rotation, replacing Psyche in the next, 18 days. So there's that too. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. In my opinion, it's a good game. If you want the optimum experience, I would wait a little bit till they work out all the kinks and weird shit going on in the game. But right now, I think it's a pretty good game. It's not on the levels of fucking WoWa or Warframe or all that. But then again, Warframe has had 12 years to master the craft. This game, it has decent movement. I know a lot of people have complained about the movement. I like the movement. It just is a little bit stiffer, but I'm sure they'll end up polishing it in the future. Again, Warframe has had 12 years to master their craft. So that's why that movement is so smooth and so good. I'm sure that this game will eventually end up getting to the movement, but there's so much other shit that they're doing at the moment, and they just have not gotten to that level yet. You just gotta give them time. I think give this game a year or two, and it'll be in its most perfect state. Honestly, I mean, it's a good game right now. I'd recommend playing it right now. If you don't care about the co-op experience too much, that is literally, I think, the only bad part about this. The worst down of this game currently is the co-op experience. If they end up fixing the lag issues and at least making it to where you're able to do the weekly bosses and Demon Wedges with your friends, I would consider that a pretty good co-op system. But right now, in my opinion, I'd give this game a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. Once they end up fixing everything, the co-op, and like making more ways to do co-op and polishing the movement a little bit more and just figuring out what they're doing overall, I'd probably give this game like an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10, maybe even a 9. I really do enjoy this game. This game is actually pretty fucking fun, I'm not gonna lie. But without, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get on here and make a rant about this game. It's really good. If you want to join the Discord server, first link in the description. Tier list will be down there too. My Twitch will be down there too. I'll probably end up streaming this game here soon. Probably tomorrow around like, I don't know, 11 a.m. EST or 12 a.m. EST. I don't know, just look forward to anywhere 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I think. Yeah, 5 p.m. EST. So if you want to join the Discord, I also do pings in there. And yeah, it's enough of me ranting. If you want to play this game, play it. It's really good. And yeah, see ya boys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Add hype to the video, comment, all that good stuff. Peace.